So this video is totally unplanned. Okay, almost entirely. But not exactly. I mean, how do I have like outside? Anyways, I'll explain. I was on my way for rehearsal. I was just thinking because tomorrow is Friday and I should be putting up a video, but the vlog that I'm working on is still not ready. So I'm like, there's this topic that has been on my mind, so maybe I'll just talk about it at least as a video for tomorrow. So that's what I mean by unplanned. Because normally I would like script, write down my points and all of that. But today I'm just going to be going with the flow. We're going to be quick out of here because, like I said, I'm on my way to rehearsal. And I just decided to sit here and I chat with you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, my manners. Please. Hi, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Asta and this is Lifestyle with Hadassah. So good to see you. I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope that you enjoy my content. Please look around, check and see the things that I have here and see if you like them, and I hope that you like them enough to stay. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch more videos. You guys know I don't ever take it for granted at all. So back to the topic of today. I've heard people often say that, oh my god, I'm sorry if it's so loud. I hope it's not because I'm in the playground and that's why I have my mic. But anyway, I've often heard people say that any class you do not pass, you would have to repeat it. And I've often heard people say things like, God would make you repeat a class over and over again if you do not, until you pass that class. Like, so if you don't pass this class, you keep repeating it until you pass it. And it has actually never really sat well with me. I don't know if it's just because it's kind of a hard pill to swallow, the fact that I have to keep repeating something until I pass it, and I would rather like that my life is easier. I don't know if that's a reason, or I don't know what it is. I just know that has never really sat well with me, or maybe it's because I can be coconut-head sometimes. I know they hear words, I don't know, and I'm like, no, I refuse to do this thing, and no, and so in my bid to not accept that the fact that I have refused to like do maybe this thing that I know I should do, or stop doing something I know I should do, I would have to keep suffering for that until I do it or do it. You get it? So I don't know what to say, but anyways, I was just thinking about how even if maybe that is not true or entirely true, or even if it's true, the fact that when it comes to like certain things in your life, it's very obvious that until you get past this thing, you keep dealing with it. And I'll give examples, and I'm going to be talking about like when it comes to emotions now, for instance. So I was just thinking recently how oftentimes, like when I'm stressed, especially when I'm stressed, oh my god, I hope it's not too noisy. Can I hold the mic closer to my mouth? Especially when I'm stressed, I tend to like act out. So if I'm stressed, the chances of me like losing my cool, screaming at somebody, or raising my voice, or responding like in a very, very rude manner because I'm very short-circuited and I'm very agitated is always there. And oh my god, I feel like almost every time I comment on now, I mentioned something about work. I'm sorry, that was not going to be part of it, but anyways, here we are again. I realized that like a lot of times, because I'm like, since I started working, a lot of times because I'm stressed after work, my actions can be very somehow. So like I'll respond to people like I'll not be very patient with people, or maybe raise my voice, or I'm getting very agitated at every little thing, or angry, even not like almost angry, even not like actually angry. And I was just like, okay, I was just thinking about like how long will this be an excuse? Because I mean, for people that are close to me and all who maybe I responded to them that way, I can go to them after and say, oh, I'm very sorry, actually I was really frustrated on this day because I had just come back from work, I had barely slept, I was very tired and all that, and that like kind of caused me to act out. I'm sorry about it. But then I like think about it and I'm like, okay, so how long is this going to be a thing? How long am I going to keep apologizing for this because I keep acting out? Because again, working is not this, like working currently is not exactly a temporary thing. It's something I'm going to be doing it for a while, meaning that I have to find a way around it. I'll make sure that even though I'm stressed and whatever and I've not slept, I'm still kind to people, I'm still patient, I'm still responding in love, I'm still not just having an outburst at every time. I don't speak at every turn. I actually listen. So it has to be a deliberate thing that I do to make sure that even in this season I don't keep doing the same thing over and over and again. I was just like, okay, is that what that phrase really means? Or until you pass a test, you're not going to, you keep repeating the class? Because if God may not necessarily be the one making me repeat that class, but I will have to keep apologizing. Basically, and that basically because I have failed again in that thing, and I will have to keep apologizing until I finally start to get it right. And when I start to get it right, then the need to apologize will not be there, because I did not hurt anybody or offend anybody and all. So I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I mean, I still don't like that phrase. Maybe it's true, but I just don't like it, because I don't like anything that has to do with repeating anything, like repeating classes in my life. And also, like, it's just not a very easy pill to swallow. So maybe it's true, I don't know, but I don't know if I'll accept it yet. But at least this one I shall know is true, that you cannot keep making the same excuses over and over again. You have to actually make deliberate efforts to overcome that thing or that struggle or whatever it is, so that you don't have to keep repeating, because almost it actually looks like you're repeating the class over and over again. Like, because if you keep failing that test every time that you're stressed, you keep getting angry or speaking out of turn or insulting people or being harsh or whatever, you would keep failing that test, the emotional test or whatever kind of test, until you find a way around it, until you find a way to walk through it. And then you can now say, oh, I finally passed this level, I finally now can deal with this thing. So where if I'm thrown into the situation, I know how to respond better. And I mean, that is also simultaneously saying I have passed the test, I've passed the exam of this phase. Well, I mean, it was just a thought that came to my mind, and I really hope that God helps each and every one of us to learn to handle situations better, to get better in things, so we don't have to keep repeating or failing the same area over and over again. And I just really pray, like, for us, for me, and for every one of us, that in whatever season we are in currently, whatever lessons that we need to learn, so that we can move on from that and do better, like whenever we're put in those same situations, or do better moving forward, that God helps us to actually learn them effectively and move on to higher things and higher levels. I wanted to say greater tests, but please, me, I don't want tests. I want easy life. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it blessed you in one way or the other. Hopefully this video actually makes it out on Friday. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay healthy and stay safe. Alright, bye. Subscribe. Oh my god, subscribe, please, if you're still not subscribed. And like this video if you liked it. If you like spontaneous videos like this, let me know in the comment section. Like it and share it, like help somebody as well. Okay guys, I'll see you.